Good morning, this is Melissa with East Texas Flip, and today we are going to be on a project that is so adorable, so cute, that I wanted to share with you. Thank you and welcome to my channel. If you've been before, hello. If you haven't, welcome. We got to get this plastic off of here. Sometimes it's a little more difficult than it looks. Not difficult, but you know, tedious. All right, so we're going to start with some Waverly chalk paint in sandstone. It's a lovely neutral color. We're going to get the sides now. And when you're doing these projects, don't forget the sides, because it comes out with no sides done and it looks tacky. You want to do the back also, but you got to let this dry thoroughly before you do the back. Thoroughly. Okay, so we're going to set that aside and let it dry. Okay, now that this is dry, we're going to put our second coat on. Getting the sides. Okay, now we're going to let that dry. Okay, now that side's dry, we're going to give it a second coat. I wrap it in plastic, the brush and the paint in plastic bags in between coats, because it keeps it fresh and it doesn't dry out. So we're going to hit this. We'll set aside and let it dry. Now that this side is dry, we are going to put an inlay on it. But first we need to get the wood wet so the inlay can come on there. Okay, what you want to do after you put the paint down, then you put the inlay down, and then you squirt it with water. Okay, so we're going to let that dry for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to come back and we're going to stencil something really nice on the other side. So okay, I forgot that I was going to put 2 inlays on. So let me get the other side wet with paint, and then we're going to put our inlay down. Okay. There you go. Now we're going to let it dry. Okay, now the inlays are dry, and so what you want to do is you want to spritz them. Okay, and then you want to slowly peel back the inlay. Got to get a corner of it. There we go. Perfect! All right. Now let's do this side. All right. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so let me get this. Now what I want to do, oops, okay, so now what I want to do is I want to stencil loved between those. Isn't that just beautiful? Okay, so we're going to get a brush that I can stencil, and I'm going to do the color green. Let me get some painter's tape so I can paint it down, if I can find some. Okay, well, maybe not. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do without. Okay. You're going to stencil it on by pounding your brush, not pounding, but I mean stippling, in a stipple motion, stippling. Okay, so let's lift it up. Oh, that is so beautiful. I'm going to tell you something. You seeing it on camera, it takes the cake when you see it in person. And I'm going to let that dry.